The tea lounge with our biscuit, also made from Lotus. That's a $5 tour guide per person. And then if you want to go to a very authentic Lotus Lake, we propose you a boat ride of 1 hour for $10 per person. And finally, if you have more time, we propose a full package. This includes all what we said before, plus 6 handicraft activities, where you will learn how to make your own lotus yarn, how to make a lotus wicks for candle, make paper from the waste of the textile process. Then you will create a bracelet with the dry lotus seeds and traditional natural incense made by hand. And you will finish with the last activities on the lake, where you will learn how to fold the flower for the traditional ceremony. What's sweet to you?
We just want to look right. You want to do that?
We don't have a moment?
No, okay. No, I'm sorry. We don't want to spend a lot of time. So
Okay.
Can we do a shop here? Or?
You can. You have a shop here. You can see the girl walking there. You have a tea lounge upstairs where you can order directly whatever suits you. So please follow me.
I'm never in a rush.
Where do you come from?
Florida.
Okay. So I am French. You can hear.
Oh yeah.
Vous appelez Gisèle, et là vous avez un très beau français. Super.
Merci.
Please follow me. So welcome to the Lotus Farm. My name is Owen. For joking, I say I'm an expert of fiber, but indeed I am a telecommunication engineer. And as a telecom engineer, I worked for 5 years in Paris, selling minutes of telecommunication. Always more minutes of telecommunication that I wanted to give more sense to my life. So I traveled around the world, and I was very touched by these wonderful people that are committed people. So I decided to create my own social enterprise with 2 main commitments. The first is for the women, to find them decent work in the countryside because they most need it. So we work here in Siem, but mainly in the deep countryside of Battambang, where we train more than 150 women. Our second commitment is for the planet. Each time we create a textile, here the Lotus textile, we will make sure not to use any polluting energy. No electricity, gas, petrol, or any chemicals during all the process. That actually makes the Lotus textile the most eco-friendly textile in the world. Even better than organic cotton. You know the problem with organic cotton? It uses the Lotus water. When the Lotus just grows the feet in the pond with the available raining water. And last, but probably the most important, we make sure that we do not compete with agriculture. For us, we won't see any sense to grow hectares of lotus just to get the fiber. Actually, we just recycle waste, agriculture waste. Here's the lotus stem because the lotus grow abundantly in Cambodia since very long time in a huge quantity. Today, around 30,000 hectares. Do you know why they grow so much lotus in Cambodia? This is the sacred flower. The flower reserved for the offering to the monk at the pagoda and for the Buddhism ceremony. This is the main use here in Siem. National flower of India, national flower of Vietnam, but flower of Buddha. And here comes probably the most important teaching of Buddha, the Lotus Sutra. Have you heard about it?
Lotus Sutra.
The Lotus Sutra, it teaches that we all have the same ability to surpass our conditions. Like the lotus grow in the mud and arise above water, totally pure and enlightened. That was a great inspiration for us. And actually, this symbol of purity, we discover with time that this is a reality. Because in 2020, when COVID arrived, we had no more tourists, we had to survive. So we created Lotus face mask.
Oh, really?
So we send it to South Korea in laboratory to for expertise.
And it lasts the plant.
And they discover that the lotus fiber is the most antibacterial fiber in the world.
Oh, that worked out.
Do you have masks here?
Yes. With more than 99.9%, it inhibits any kind of coronavirus, pneumonia, staphylococcus, and so on. Without none, we had created the most efficient face mask against COVID.
Wow. Excellent.
Under you? Under you?
Yes, with my team.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Second observation you can do if you go to the Lotus Lake, you will see the most clean water of Cambodia. Because the lotus filters the water very efficiently. So, from a symbol of purity, today we know the lotus purifies the air, it purifies the water, and as it is used in Ayurvedic medicine for thousands of years, we may believe it also purifies our body. This is an exceptional flower that we propose to work with a lot of respect. The first step of the process is what she is doing over there. She has to remove all the pimples on the stem that would damage the end of the woman, and also the impurities, because you know it's glow in the mud. So only when we have a clean raw material, now her job, the second part of the process, her job is to create a yarn, but not any kind of yarn. It has to be regular, without any imperfection. If there is any imperfection here, it will break during the weaving stage, and then it creates a default on the fabric, and as we target luxury brands, we cannot afford. Secondly, as you can see, she connects the fiber together in order to create only one yarn, continuous, almost unlimited. Here, she creates one yarn of 4,000 meters in order to create one scarf after 3 weeks.
One scarf in 3 weeks.
Yes. And that's possible if we stay in an aquatic environment. You see, there is always water everywhere because we work with an aquatic plant. From the moment we cut the stem, we have 24 hours only to extract the fiber and to make it stick together. After that, it will dry and it won't work anymore. You may wonder, because we do not use any chemicals, only water and fiber. How can we make a strong yarn that doesn't break air? Actually,
Yeah.
That's also, yeah? That's behind you?
yes. So that's the yarn at the end, enough strong for weaving.
Oh, Lotus, yeah.
How that's possible? Actually, we find inside the composition of the fiber 1% of wax.
So,
And that's the wax we will
That's
stick
just
the
right in the
fiber
middle.
on to make a strong
pull right
yarn.
out of the middle.
Yes. Otherwise, the lotus create wax.
Like that.
Now for that, we need to understand about the pollination process of the lotus flower. The flower will open in the morning and will close at night. And that will happen during 3 days and 3 nights. What's happened during that time? What's happened is that the heart of the flower will heat, elevate temperature in order to evacuate the fragrance, to attract the bees. So in the morning the flower is open, the bees, they come to eat the pollen on what I call the den floor in yellow. At night the flower is closing and the bees are trapped inside with the heat, with the fragrance, and for the full night. So the flower has been transformed into
Oh, wow.
a nightclub. Sorry for the joke.
That was good.
In the morning, the flower open again, and the bees are free. They can continue their job of pollination in another flower. What happened during the night? Alors, in order to understand, you need to touch the den floor. A den floor in yellow. Is it?
Very, very hard and smooth, yeah.
And?
Oh.
And a bit sticky?
It doesn't look real.
Yeah. This is the wax.
Yes.
This is the wax to allow to take the fiber together. Why we find the wax on the dance floor? Because the fiber has deposited wax on the top of the dance floor in order to stick with the pollen that come on the legs of the insect from another flower, allowing cross-pollination. After 3 days and 3 nights, pollination is done. What usually happens to the flower after pollination? The flower dies, but not the lotus flower. The lotus flower will just let go what it doesn't need anymore. So, the petals are now useless. It was to trap the bee, to guarantee the pollination process. So now you let go the petal fresh on the lake. What we still have? The stamens. Stamens who contain the fragrance and the pollen. Now, useless. Pollination is done. The lotus doesn't need anymore. We let it go. What we still have?
The wax.
The wax on the dance floor. And this, how we call it? Very scientific name, the baby fruit. And this baby fruit will grow after 15 days to that size. Each point of wax will give the birth of
A new flower.
seeds.
See.
So from that time, you can eat it. Up. Just take off the skin and eat the white parts.
I can eat it, the white, yeah?
Only the white parts.
No. Całkiem dobre.
Salt wax. Eat all
Yeah, yeah. The
Yes,
Okay.
not bad, huh?
Oh, that's like miękki. Wow. May I get one again? One more?
Sure.
What happens to the bee? It dies and then.
And no, they are still free and they continue their job of pollination to another flower.
For me,
They
yeah?
die in there?
No, they
No,
don't
they
die.
go. If they leave in the morning.
Yes. Just for the night.
Tak to wygląda.
So now if we don't eat the seed, we will let the fruit dry on the lake. And it will become dry and the seed
yeah.
will become
Dobre.
hard, like diamonds. This dry,
Dry, they're dry.
But this?
This
Oh,
dry-
same thing, yeah? But dry.
dry.
And then what do they do with those?
This dry lotus seeds.
How
is
long
the
it has,
second-
has to be dry? How long you have to keep it at all? 1 week?
2,
1
3
month?
weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the dry lotus seeds we export by container to China. It's the second business of lotus in Cambodia. And in China they use it in order to do a famous cake for the New Year, the moon cake.
And what they do with that?
The moon cake. So they grind it, they make a paste, and they make a cake for the Chinese New Year.
Oh, that's it.
If we don't export to China, we will let the fruit fall down in the water and then they grow. But before that, the lotus has developed a technology of sponge, as you can see. Why is this technology of sponge? In order to float and spread the seeds as far as possible. To float?
They float and they spread the seed.
Oh.
Smart flower. Smart fiber. But now we make it dry in what we call a skin. And this skin, we will process it thanks to the ingenious bicycle wheel into microbobine. And this microbobine, again, we will slide inside the shuttle in order to weave the waste. Okay? Done! Now every year we transform around 300 tons of lotus stem waste into textile. And the story could end here. But we are in circular economy, we transform a waste, but as you can see, after we take off the fiber, we recreate the same amount of waste. $300 tons of a new waste every year. So, in circular economy, we don't have just to recycle it, we have to find the best use. Any idea what we can do with this new waste?
Fertilizer?
Yes, we can do a very good compost. Any other idea?
Firewood?
Excellent idea. We can chop it, dry it, compress it, and replace charcoal, called pellets or vegetable briquettes. Excellent use. Also, compost is a good idea. We can give more value by creating what we call a mulching technique. You know, we cover the soil with the waste to preserve from the sun and the herbs to grow. And then we will bring micro irrigation. And as we have a sponge architecture, it keeps the moisture a very long time. This is an excellent mulching, and after that it will decompose in compost and bring its nutrients to the soil.
The mulch.
Excellent mulch. But for us,
Don't waste anything.
not wasting time. For us, we have a dream. We have a dream because we are a social enterprise and we want to create 500 jobs around this spectacular lake in the deep countryside where we have the most vulnerable population around the lake and in the middle the most beautiful lotus of the world. And we studied, and when we will have 500 women who work there, we will create a project of biogas. And with biogas, we will provide electricity for free for the 5,000 people who live around the lake.
That's
That-
the future.
Our vision, we are not yet there. For now, what we do? We chop it, we mix with water, and please follow me. So we mix with water and we discover we still have a lot of fiber inside this waste because the fiber is in bobine inside the tank. So because we have fiber, we can create paper. Very nice paper that we use for labeling and packaging.
So there's the, when she cuts them and she pulls them, there's that just 2 or 3 tiny little strands. That's the silk.
Yes,
And then the rest around the silk becomes, you can make,
yes,
I see.
exactly. A very nice paper that we use for labeling and packaging that close the loop. No more plastic.
All right.
But I will be honest with you, we won't create hundreds of jobs with that because paper is too cheap. So we had to dig a bit more. And after years of experimentation, and thanks to COVID, we had a lot of time.
Yeah.
So we found the right recipe. Now we mix the waste with vegetable oil and starch. We mix and heat for 2 hours, dry under the sun for 24 hours, in order to create what we call a vegan leather.
Vegan leather.
And probably the first plastic-free vegan leather in the world.
This
100% natural and biodegradable. So before we produce mainly textile for clothing and scarf, now we produce handbags, purse and shoes.
Do you have samples here?
Yes.
I'm sure that's coming.
We don't have any more sample, I think, of bags, unfortunately, because each time we create, it disappears so fast. Much affordable than Lotus. And it's as
Takie grube trochę to jest?
as animal leather, but if you take
Sztywne, taki papier.
I can't wait to get up there.
So, thank you very much for your attention and for the conclusion. And always, in order to give more value to this exceptional flower, we have been inspired by the Emperor of China. Because the Emperor of China, he heard that the lotus evacuates the fragrance during the pollination process. So he asked his servant to bring the oolong tea inside the olive flower at night in order that his tea have the fragrance of the lotus for his breakfast. So we have reproduced this recipe where we bring the oolong tea in 3 different flowers for 3 nights to get the real fragrance. And then in another side, we will dry the floral components. The floral components, which are the petals and the stamens, that we will dry in a solar dryer in order to keep all the medicinal properties of this ancestral tea, which is awaiting you at the tea lounge.
Okay, and that's a great oil.
Yes, it's a beautiful one, huh? Isn't it?
Yes, it's so big.
Yeah.
Wow.
There you go.
So here we have different, actually, we show you about the textile process that we create different, the textile, so we have different works. Actually, and also, for example, this one is made from the waste of K-pop fiber, this one from banana, and this one we make from the mango fruit. The very nice one, you can smell, it still have, it's not totally dry, so it still have
Oh
smell.
my God, yes.
This
Mango.
mango, leather,
Mango
plastic free.
Very chewy.
Yes. Pure lotus fabric and scarf. We can also mix with cotton or we mix with silk. This one we got the award of excellence from UNESCO in 2012.
Oh, congratulations.
And then I bring this scarf to my president in 2015.
Yeah.
François Hollande.
Yeah.
We win the Social Innovation Award from the French president, so he invited me at Élysée Palace in order to share a breakfast and to support us with a check of
Oh, I see
40,000
the
euros.
biggest- Yeah. Oh, what an honor.
You got rid of the beard.
Yes, that was I was young. Now I am old. I need to shave to look younger.
I see.
So always in order to give more value to this exceptional flower, we also use the dry lotus seeds to create bracelet or necklace, mala necklace for
Do they use
meditation.
them for prayer beads?
Yes, with the 108 bits.
I see.
And we collaborate in order to create this aroma oil made from the stamens of the lotus.
Oh, so soft.
Mmm.
In small amounts.
Nice smell.
And of course, our lotus tea, which is awaiting you. You can just follow the stair, you will find the tea lounge, you sit, and somebody will serve you the tea and the biscuit.
Was that included in the?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay. I guess we'll do that. And those are Lotus, I guess, t-shirts.
No, this one is cotton.
Cotton.
Yeah, it's cotton, because in Lotus, there's a uniform of the staff. I wish they all can wear pure Lotus every day, but we are not yet enough rich.
You gotta work on your, you gotta keep developing it. You're doing great.
Yes, yes, yes.
You're doing great.
Thank you very much.
So we go upstairs now?
Yes, so now you just follow the stair and you will find the tea lounge. They will serve you our homemade lotus tea
Okay.
and biscuit made from the lotus seeds.
Okay, let's
Enjoy!
go.
See you later.
Let's go.
Again. I think we can sit over it if it's okay with everybody.
Tea that we made from the lotus flower.
Is it the Lotus tea?
Yes.
Can we try it?
You can see it. Do you want to
What do you say? Tastes good? Perfect?
Very good.
Would you drink it again?
I would drink it.
Yeah. Now I will try. Let's see
And the biscuit.
I'm going for
how it tastes. Oh, tu jest ta. Oh, good. Trochę ziołowa herbatka, ale może być.
Lotus balls. Lotus.
There's 3 for $2.
Cheers.